Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of ZONOCraft. This is part 2 of the Q&A dual episode. This is the second part of the Kevin. You guys really enjoyed the first part. I was blown away at the response of you guys. You guys really enjoyed listening to a bit of an inside of me. You know, we don't get to talk about this kind of stuff all that often and answer all these questions. You know, some of you guys were actually listening to this because you don't need to watch the actual video, do you? You don't need to watch us cave. And apparently a lot of you were doing it while doing homework, while doing your school homework, and it was like a sort of like a podcast to be able to listen to that you could concentrate on your homework on and still be able to listen to me answer your questions. So this is the second part again. I'll just rehash over what I said last episode. This is obviously being recorded before my audio is being recorded, so that way I can concentrate on caving and I can concentrate on answering the questions. Otherwise I'm going to be constantly going, lava, creeper, zombie, gold, redstone. Do you know what I mean? A really cool episode though, really cool video on this one, because we could find some really cool stuff, and I tracked down via my good ears through walls. I tracked down some stuff, and the slime annoys me for the whole video. There's a slime, and I can hear him like throughout the whole thing. Drives me absolutely nuts. But anyway, the question we were on before last episode ended surprisingly. I was so into answering the questions, I didn't realise that it was the end of the episode. So hopefully we can crack through at least as many questions as we possibly can this time. And we were on what foreign place would I go? What country could I go to was the question. And I've had a little time to think about it. And I've come up with either America or Canada, because there's a lot to see there. You know, there's a lot that you can do there. You know, there's Disneyland. There's, you know, all the big buildings. A lot of inspiration for Minecraft in America. You know, some really cool looking buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, probably America or Canada. Then Canada because I have a friend that's from there, and he says it's a great place. So that's what I'm going off. Okay. Next one is, what is my favourite TV show? Ooh, this is a tough one. There's a few. I don't watch an awful lot of TV anymore because I get most of my entertainment from YouTube. I'm a really big YouTube watcher, as well as being a YouTuber, if you like. And I think if I had to pick 3, it would be Top Gear. For one, because I really like Top Gear. I like cars, and they're really funny and a little bit crazy, aren't they, in their episodes? I really like The Simpsons. I know I've seen like all the episodes, but I still enjoy watching like the older ones and stuff like that. They've got some replayability, don't they? The Simpsons, really good fun. And probably The Big Bang Theory, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. Just because it's really funny. It really is. And you know, the characters are relatable, and it's a really funny story, and each episode is completely different and really grabs your attention. So I really like watching The Big Bang Theory. So it's those 3, I think. Apparently behind the, oh yeah, I forgot to say, you know, the potion episode that we done where we made that automatic potion thing, I messed up on that. I put a repeater where it shouldn't be. And yeah, I'll fix that. Don't worry, guys. So it is fixed. I'll show you the fix next episode, hopefully, if I remember. So yeah, if you've done the same thing and you've come across the same problem as what some people noticed that I had done, then don't worry. I'll show you the fix for it. That's no problem at all. Have I ever done a meet and greet? This is from Joshua. I'll try and remember to say the names of the people that asked him. And if you haven't, where would you do it? Well, I would have to do it in the UK, where I am, because again, I don't like going abroad, or I've never been abroad, and I don't want to really go abroad. But I haven't. I've never done a meet and greet or anything like that. I haven't actually even been to any conventions, surprisingly enough. I would like to. I would like to go to some conventions sometime. It's just finding the time. Do you know what I mean? This isn't my full-time job, you know, doing YouTube. So I have a lot of stuff that happens in real life. So finding time to actually, you know, take a weekend off to actually go somewhere means that I'll have to actually get a weekend's worth, or at least a weekend's worth of videos for you guys to watch while I'm there. obviously I'd be doing some vlogs and some videos while I was there as well, but normal content like ZONOCraft and everything like that would have to be pre-recorded, so I'd have to find time to pre-record all of that, and it's a little bit tricky, but I would really like to. I really would, you know, to be able to just sit down and have fun with you guys, maybe go bowling or something like that, do you know what I mean? You know, go bowling or some sort of event that everybody can get involved with, you know, play some pool and cool stuff like that, you know. That would be really fun. Definitely. Next question is, how long have I been playing Minecraft for? This is from Playotic Shadows. How long have I been playing Minecraft for? And what do I think about Microsoft purchasing Minecraft? Okay, so I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time. I was playing it a long time before I started recording it. I started recording on Xbox 360 only. You know, now we do some PC stuff as well, and we're on the Xbox One for the majority of it, but we do some PC stuff. But I used to play it on the PC a very long time ago. Not quite when it was the first day it was released, but very soon after, because I used to watch some people when it's sort of first popping up on YouTube, and I used to really enjoy that. And it was very different back then. All the textures were very different. The landscape was very different. The terrain generation, I think, was better. Like, you could get some really crazy generation out of it. But the game has definitely enhanced and got a lot better from them. You know, before Redstone was in it, before mine shafts were in it, and all that kind of stuff. So I've been able to watch the game really evolve, and I get really excited about updates. Do you know what I mean? On both PC and console, I get really excited about any updates that come out. And what do I think about Microsoft purchasing Minecraft? To be honest, I'm really not that bothered, because they haven't really done anything that has upset me, either as a YouTuber, content-wise, or, you know, as a player to be able to play it, you know, because Microsoft themselves are quite funny when it comes to YouTube. A lot of you have been asking me to play Forza, because I play a lot of Forza, but you've asked me to do a Forza series. That's not really technically allowed on YouTube. Microsoft have a policy that states that you're not allowed to play, like make videos as such, on their games, on Microsoft games. Things like Halo and Forza and stuff like that, without actual written permission, which could be very difficult to get. So if you do see some larger YouTubers playing Microsoft-owned games, it's probably, you'll find, because they've actually got permission to do it. But sometimes they might not have, and they're not really meant to be allowed to do that. And they could potentially get in trouble with Microsoft for it. So when they first said that they were buying Minecraft, I think everybody who makes videos on it got a little bit nervous, because they might change the policy and say you're not allowed to play it. And I think the players, like you guys, got a little bit concerned, possibly, because they might change the game and do stuff that you don't like, which is really understandable, very understandable. But so far they haven't really done anything bad, and I think as far as console Minecraft goes, I think it's made it better. Because if Microsoft own it, that means that there's a lot more money going into it. That also means that there's a lot more people that can work on it. So updates should be coming out a lot quicker. We've already seen TU19 and TU20 both come out in the time that Microsoft bought it. And yeah, you know, I think that's I think it's a good thing. They haven't really done anything that's been bad, as far as I know. So yeah, I have no problem with it, really. Okay, next one is where in England do I live? Someone actually answered it and was correct. I live in the east of England, sort of towards a place called Norwich. Obviously, I'm not going to give you my exact location, because that would be a little bit silly, possibly. I don't want to be sent dangerous objects, which I know you will do. You'll send me dangerous objects, I'm sure, or poo. He'll send me poo to my house or something like that. I actually used to watch a YouTuber that had that happen to him, which is quite funny. He had his he didn't have a PO box, so he actually got mail, fan mail from his subscribers sent to his house, which I mean is I think everybody knows is a little bit silly anyway. But yeah, he actually had some poo sent to his house, which obviously I found funny, because I didn't have to deal with it, but he didn't find it all that funny. So yeah, near towards Norwich is probably this one. What is my favourite item in Minecraft? I think my favourite item is probably this splash potion of swiftness. Splash me. That's probably my favourite item if I had to pick one. Makes me a lot faster. I can do a lot of things a lot quicker. Yeah, I think that classes as an item. It's technically a potion, I suppose, but it is technically an item. If not, it's probably hoppers or comparators. One of those, maybe hoppers. Yeah, that's probably closest you're going to get to a one item. Okay, so will I be playing other games? I've answered that one. Or do some Minecraft maps, like adventure maps and stuff like that. Yeah, I would like to do some adventure maps. You guys don't really like watching them all too much. The adventure maps that I've done in the past, you haven't really been all that interested in, so I haven't done one for quite a while. Maybe if I started at one now, you guys might watch it. I don't know. What do you think? If there's a decent adventure map out there, then let me know about it, because I don't really know of any really good ones at the moment. They're all a little bit pansy at the moment from the ones that I've seen. I like ones with a lot of detail in it, and I want it to look really, really nice. You know, the buildings and stuff have to look really, really nice for me to be able to play it. But yeah, and will I play any other games apart from Minecraft? Yep, we've said that. We've got the Skyrim series going currently, which still you guys aren't all that interested in. I cannot believe how little views that gets. How little of you actually enjoy that series. It's a great series. I love that game. I cannot stop playing it. I so enjoy recording that every day. It's become a part of my life, really. Going on it every day to play it. And yeah, I really do wish that a lot more of you would give it the chance that it deserves, because with the mods, it's a completely different game. We've been going into we're not in Skyrim anymore. Do you know what I mean? We're in a place called Falkskar, which is a completely new map. It's not in the Skyrim map. It's all brand new. Most of you, 99.9% of you, would have never have seen the place that we're in at the moment. And we can even, once we've done that, we can go back to Skyrim, and then we can go on to a place called Elsewhere. And if you know the Elder Scrolls game, you'll know that that's the home of the Khajiits. There's actually a mod where you can go there. It's crazy. It really, really is, guys, and you should really give it a chance. I have said in the past for you guys to give it a chance, and it worked a little bit. It got a couple of more views, but it really, really is a great series. And the Don't Starve series, I cannot believe how little views that got. I mean, Minecraft gets a decent amount of views, and I have no problem with playing Minecraft. I really enjoy Minecraft, but Don't Starve, that's a great game, and you guys, nope. Not interested in it. Most of you are just like, no, if it's not Minecraft, I'm not watching it. And you fold your arms and you sulk if it's not Minecraft. And that's fair enough. I do understand. I understand if you really like Minecraft, that's what you want to watch. But Don't Starve is an amazing game. Really, really fun game. And even the first episode just got like no views. It was really, really funny. I don't complain about views though. Views aren't really that important to me. They're important as a YouTuber, but because it's not my full-time job, I just enjoy making content for you guys. It's not about it's not about getting subscribers and stuff like that. It's just about making the people that do watch me happy. And if Minecraft does that for you, then excellent. If you're willing to watch games that aren't Minecraft, even better. And I thank you for that personally. So yeah. The next one is I should make an iron golem farm. I should. That'd be a good way to get some iron. I need to get some more villagers, but that shouldn't be a problem to move the mover. I'm sure we could do that. And we should be able to upgrade it, because I made a tutorial a long time ago on an iron golem farm. and I think we can improve that now. We can make it yield a bit more than it does. Okay, someone said that he'd like to see me take a mule into my mine, or a donkey. That would be pretty funny. I would probably kill myself because they're only, like, the mine shafts are 3 blocks high, and then these wooden bits, these wooden bits end up only being 2 blocks high. So you'd probably take a fair bit of suffocation damage, and I would probably end up killing my donkey or mule. So it would be pretty good for the extra storage, but I don't know. I think that's a very difficult one. You'd have to find a cave with a huge head opening throughout the whole thing, and it would have to be a really big cave to fill up both your inventory and the mules as well, and the mule's chest. In your opinion, what mob should be added to the game? This is from Hamburger House. In your opinion, what mob should be added to the game to watch biomes or situations, or perhaps the new mob needs its own biome? Ooh, that's the best question ever. So, a new mob. Let's have a think about this. In fact, I would like you guys to answer this question in the comment section below as well. Get your brain working. Think of a mob. Think of what biome it would go in, or would it need its own new biome? I would really like a harder enemy. Like, at the moment, the hardest mob I would probably think is the witch. Like, if you exclude the dragon and the wither, you know, they're not, I don't really class them as like normal mobs, they're bosses. So a mob itself, yeah, probably the witch. So I would want one that was a bit harder than the witch. I suppose witch, enderman and ghasts and blaze maybe are all on a level playing field, but witches can be very, very nasty if you run into them unprepared. Oh, you've got me really stumped here, Hamburger House. Oh, you know, I'm going to go with a passive mob. Okay, I'm going to go with a passive mob, and I'm going to say turtles, or some sort of tropical creature, because then we could get a tropical biome. If you can imagine, it's like a cross between a beach, a desert, and an ocean biome, like a cross between those. And maybe it can be, you know, like the mushroom biome is you only find like in the middle of ocean biomes itself. Haha, we found a spawner. See, I found that with my own ears. Mind that, through the rock. I heard them in the direction and went that way. Yeah. So you know, like how the mushroom biome has its own area in the middle of the ocean. If they added a tropical island biome, right, and it had palm trees, it was like a jungle almost, but it had like palm trees and stuff like that with coconuts on the trees. So like another food item that you could make, that you could get milk from. So maybe cows wouldn't be the only way that you could get milk. You could get milk from coconuts as well. You can make an actual milk farm potentially as well with that. You could be able to drink the milk, so that would give milk another use, apart from just getting rid of potions. The mobs you could have, you know, because it would be an island, it would be like a tropical island with a beach around the outside. Maybe potentially like a new type of village could be found on that island, with either villagers or a new type of villager. You could have turtles that could be walking on the beach, and you could kill the turtles and either get meat from them to be able to eat, or a shell from them that you could make something out of. I don't really know what you could make the shell out of. What would you use a shell for? Maybe you could use the shell to make a backpack or a rucksack to be able to carry more items. So the rucksack would take up the slot that your chest plate does, so you couldn't wear armor and a backpack. But if you were going caving, for example, and you didn't want the armor, you could take the backpack. That would give you maybe 9 more inventory slots, something like that, like another row of inventory slots. That could be quite cool. Yeah, that would be amazing. And then you could have crabs on the beach as well, so you could get crabs for meat, like a really basic source of meat. Like, I don't know, it could do the same as maybe mutton does, or rabbit or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that would be really cool. And possibly another mob that you could add to this tropical island would be birds. like parrots and stuff like that could be heard in the trees and stuff like that. That would be really cool. I think that's my mobs and biome. Okay, put your ones in the description below, in the comment section. Sorry, below. I would really like to hear what your ideas are as well. I think mine's a pretty good idea though. Next question: how has Minecraft affected your creativity and imagination? Oh, it's really enhanced it. I mean, you have to be quite creative to even enjoy Minecraft in the first place. If you don't have that creativity and imagination, you won't play Minecraft for more than half an hour, really, would you? I think everybody that plays it and all the people that watch it have to have a really good imagination to be able to like it. So I think it's enhanced it, definitely. I think it's made it a lot better. I think we've got, you know, a lot more skill out of it, and yeah, I really do. I now look at buildings in real life and say, oh, that would look really nice in Minecraft. You know, we could do that in Minecraft, which is a little bit sad, really, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's really affected it. It's made it a lot better. What is my worst death? This is still from Hamburger House. What is your worst death in Minecraft at the time you lost it all? Describe the situation. I died in the Nether once. I've died a few times on camera. I used to die an awful lot back on ZONOCraft Season 1, when I was, you know, 99% a creative sort of person. I only really played in creative. So the ZONOCraft Season 1 was sort of our first survival series. And I used to die an awful lot. I used to die from fall damage. I used to die from mobs. Everything. I was just a terrible survival player. And but I died in the Nether once. I think it might have been on camera. I can't remember the episode off the top of my head. But it was a really silly one. I was making a bridge of cobblestone across a lava lake. This is how bad it is that I remember this death. And we were really high up on this lava lake, and I was crouching, and for some reason I suddenly thought I wasn't crouched, so I panicked. And as I panicked, I clicked in the button to crouch and moved to make sure I didn't fall off. But as I moved and clicked it, I was already crouched, so I uncrouched, which made me move really quickly. I fell off the edge. I had a lot of good stuff on me. I had the best armor, because I'm still really scared of the Nether. So when I used to go into the Nether there, I used to take my best armor to try and help me survive against blazes and ghasts and stuff like that. So I lost all of my best armor, which took me a really long time to get, because we didn't have any of this sort of Enderman farm or blaze farm technology that we have now. And it was terrible. I was so gutted. I was really angry. I don't think I actually went on that world for about a week after that, because I was really annoyed with myself for just panicking. So yeah, that's my worst death. And then the last one is from Hamburger House. What are more items or blocks that should be added to the game to enhance the gameplay? Ooh. These are great questions. Items or blocks? Well, if we keep to this tropical island idea, we could have, obviously, coconuts would be a new item, and obviously all the mob drops that I've mentioned already would be new items. But new blocks themselves, you could have a palm tree block, like log. Do you know what I mean? Palm tree log that it's made out of. Maybe the palm tree log could be have like a built-in effect that it had like a ladder built into it. So although it doesn't have a ladder texture on it, you could actually climb it like there was a ladder on it. Do you know what I mean? Like at the moment you have to get like an oak log. I'm dying, and now I'm panicking. Quick, I'm panicking. That's why you have good armor. We suffocated so much then. Oh man, I didn't have a torch. I have no more torches, which is why we're heading out, and I couldn't put a torch on the floor. Anyway, back to the coconut. So yeah, like at the moment you have to get like oak logs and put ladders on them to be able to climb them. Yeah, maybe the palm tree block could be climbable as if it had a ladder on it. So that would be a really good block. Maybe there could be some sort of new beach block, like new sand block that could be found there. Maybe washed up on these islands, you could find items washed up, like little bottles, like you know, we've got the glass bottles in Minecraft. Maybe you could a glass bottle could be washed up on the shore, and when you pick it up, you could get something out of it, like an enchanted book. You could get out of the bottle, or I don't know, like torches or something like that. You could, or maybe the occasional food, melon seeds, stuff like that. They would be rare, but you could find them washed up. Name tags, things like that. Really small items. They have to be able to sort of fit into a bottle. But yeah, then you could find them washed up on the beach. This sounds like a great biome. Is it just me, or does that sound amazing? I can use beacons. Yeah, you can use beacons, emeralds to add to your beacon. I don't have many emeralds though, but I could get them quite a few from villagers. He suggests using wheat. Possibly, yeah, definitely. Will you ever do another Let's Build a Hunger Games themed around yourself? I suspect you mean like Stampy's Bedroom Hunger Games and stuff like that, and the YouTuber Hunger Games. Probably not myself. I probably won't do a Hunger Games based on myself. That's a little bit weird, isn't it? I would like to do another Let's Build a Hunger Games. The only trouble with it is that we can't share maps on Xbox One. Like the amount of people that keep asking for the city download and ask for a download for the theme pack, we can't do because it's on Xbox One. And I can't put the old world that's on 360 up for download because obviously that world is so old now, there's hardly anything on there. You know, it was so long ago that we had it on the 360. So without the ability to share maps with each other, there's not much point building a Hunger Games if you guys can't download it and play it for yourself. I mean, sure, I could host the map and we could play it when I'm able to host it, but it's much better if we can actually put downloads up for it. Do you know what I mean? I could go back onto 360 to build it. That's a possibility. You know, we could go back onto the 360 console, build it, put it up for download, then you guys can download it onto your 360s and then convert it over onto Xbox One, because I think, as far as I know, that bug was fixed when it was TU19. For some reason they actually stopped, or it bugged out and you couldn't transfer your worlds from 360 to Xbox One. That has now changed, so you can, as far as I know. Also, very quickly, I am totally lost now. We never find our way home on this episode. I literally have no idea where on earth we are. On the whole time, the 86 episodes that we've been on this series, I've never found a desert village. That's the first desert village that we've found. So as soon as I saw that, I knew we were in completely new terrain. This is undiscovered terrain. There's a temple over there that I'm heading towards now, but I literally have no idea where we are. So next episode, we're going to have to try and figure our way back. Maybe we can make a map, because I literally have no clue where we are at all. I can't see us being that far away. Well, I can actually, because if we're in undiscovered terrain, and we've done a lot of terrain searching when we were looking for horses, and I never found this temple and I never found that village. So there's definitely something weird going on. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the episode. Let's not end the episode off too quickly this time. Will I ever play Zelda on this channel? Probably not, to be honest. For two reasons. One, I've never played Zelda in my life. My girlfriend used to enjoy Zelda a lot. I've never played it, so I'm really not that interested in it. And secondly, Zelda is a Nintendo game, and Nintendo people hate, or Nintendo the company, hate YouTube. Like, you're not allowed to, like, similar to Microsoft, you're not allowed to play any Nintendo game on YouTube without specifically written permission. And still, even if you have permission from Nintendo, you can still get your channel taken down for having the content on there. They're very, very silly. Very, very silly company when it comes to this. Because at the end of the day, us people, you know, YouTubers playing their game is only free advertisement for it, isn't it? You know, Minecraft wouldn't be anywhere near as popular as it would be if we didn't have it. But anyway, that's enough of my Nintendo rant. We are at the end of the episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We should be searching this temple and getting home in the next episode.